Mississippi is noted for being such fertile ground for artists and art of all kinds and of all people. And could you just talk a little bit about why you think that is, man?
It's the great mystery. It makes no sense. Why here? You consider and go back to the farms and the sharecropping and the slave days and the sheer torment that they went through. You can't even fathom it. I can't even imagine that being something that was real, but it was so real. And how were they able to take that pain and be able to not only sing and write about it, but it get recorded, enough for people to hear it and love it. And it was a great unifier. It brought in people from different colors into their world. And we realized, oh my God, it was bigger than anything. Bigger than anything. It's the biggest thing that ever happened in Mississippi is the fact that they took their pain and they shared it with us. A lot of people that were causing the pain, they shared it with. And I think it changed hearts, and it changed us, and it changed the way we feel and believe. And because of that, all these art forms were swarming around this freedom of expressing yourself. And it opened doors to relationships that are there now, and it changed the world. So it not only changed our Mississippi and our heart, which led to the world, but how did all these great writers and poets and potters and athletes, you get to go to there too. I mean, we had more Super Bowl players in the Super Bowl. We had more football players in the Super Bowl this year than any state in the union, not per capita. I mean, so we could talk about that talent in another whole art form, but I don't understand it. It's a great mystery how you've had the father of rock and roll, the father of the king of the rock and roll, the king of the blues, the king of rock and roll, all from one state, so close, growing up so close to each other. It makes absolutely, you cannot comprehend. There's not an answer. So, but all we were chosen, and it stems from that place where from this awful pain they went through. And I do believe there's a silver lining in a lot of our pains. And if you can articulate it and write about it and write yourself out of that, there's sometimes forgiveness and total unselfishness and beauty that comes from all of that. And it's been proven and documented.